heter Brigitte Lindholm. Hey guys, it's Josie. Welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can tell, I'm dressed up as the new Swedish Overwatch character, Brigitte Lindholm. Not only do we get another Overwatch character to choose from, it's also another Swedish character, which I'm so excited about, and I hope you guys are too. So today I'm showing you how to recreate her look. Anyways, so we're gonna head on into the tutorial now, so just keep on watching. So we're gonna start off this look by priming our face, and for this I'm using the NYX Pore Filler. This primer is obviously, as you can tell from the name, very good at filling in pores and little fine lines and stuff like that. So I like to use this when I want my skin to look as smooth as possible. Moving on, we're gonna hop right into foundation, and I'm using a matte foundation from Lumene. This is the lightest shade. No, I think it's the second lightest shade, but it's still called Zero, so... And I'm gonna use a slightly dirty makeup sponge. Don't mind that. So I actually want to go quite heavy on the foundation today. Animated characters, cartoons, etc., they tend to have very flawless skin, and I, on the other hand, do not. So coverage-wise, same goes for concealer. Use something very high in coverage so that you'll be able to cover everything that you want. So I'm going for the NYX Concealer Jar in the shade Fair. And before you apply this to your face, you want to make sure to warm it up. So I usually take a spatula, and you can warm it up on the back of your hand. And then you take your brush, and you want to warm it up before you apply it so that it's easier to blend into your skin. Holy crap, I'm white. I look like Casper the Ghost. So once you've got everything blended in nicely, it's time to set it with some powder. And then you just go in with that exact same sponge and just press. And then you can just use that same method for the rest of your face. So once I've got my base laid down, it's time to start contouring the face. I'm using the Smashbox Contour Palette. I'm gonna start with the contouring shade right here, and I'm just gonna do some basic contouring, nothing crazy. I'm just also gonna have to try to minimize the size of my forehead, because she has the tiniest nose and the tiniest forehead, and I don't have those things. So we're gonna have to cheat a little bit with some contouring. And I'm going in a little bit with the bronze shade on my cheeks only, just to warm them up a little bit more. Now I'm trying to create that kind of button nose effect, which I feel like she has. But I'm just taking the highlighter shade from the same palette on my finger and just putting a little dot on my nose and putting it right there on the nose bridge. And now we blend. Nose is done. Quite happy with it, actually. I think we're gonna move on to the brows next. So what I usually use for my eyebrows is an eyeshadow from Makeup Store. It's called Deadly, but this is very dark and also a bit like on the gray side. So to warm this shade up and make it more similar to hers, I'm gonna mix in a brown color from this NYX Avant Pop palette in Noveau Chic. And this one has a really nice warm toned brown right there, as you can see. So I'm gonna try to do my normal eyebrow color first, then go in with this on top just to warm it up. Okay, so this is what I've got so far with the brows, and I've only used the Deadly shade from Makeup Store. Now I'm gonna go in a bit with this warmer brown, and we'll just see what happens, I guess. Ooh, Oh fuck. So we're moving on. Brows are fine. Actually, I'm just gonna finish the brows off with some brow gel. This is NYX Control Freak. Now her eye makeup is so simple, so I'm first going in a little bit with the contour shade, and I'm just gonna put that pretty much on the outer and inner corner because, I mean, she has very big and round eyes, so by putting that on the outer and inner corner, it's gonna make my eyes look a bit more rounder. And this shade also goes on the lower lash line. And now to add a bit more gray to the look, I'm going in again with the Avant Pop palette, and I'm gonna pick up this gray shade. So now I'm gonna continue doing the eyeliner, and for that I'm gonna use this new product that I got. It's the NYX Epic Ink Liner in black. So now I'm going to work on the lower lash line, and for that I'm using a retractable eyeliner pencil from NYX. And I'm going to focus again on the outer and inner corners to make the eyes look more rounded. And then I'm going to smudge that out with some more of the gray eyeshadow. So I'm almost done with the eyeliner. I'm only going to go in with some black eyeshadow, and I'm using one from the Nude Tude palette from the Balm. And I'm just going to set the eyeliner on the outer and inner corner. Then I'm using the Volume and Curl mascara from Isadora. I'm gonna add some lashes later, but I'm gonna wait until this eye hopefully stops watering, because that's gonna be a problem. So I'm gonna move on to the rest of the face, and we're gonna add some blush first. I feel like she has kind of peachy, pinky cheeks, so I'm gonna try to, with the NYX Sweet Cheeks palette, to mix together, I think, these two with a little bit of orange. On top of that, we're also going in with the NYX Illuminator in the shade Chaotic, so I don't want too much of this, just like a touch. Here I have the Body Shop Shimmer Pearls. Very, very pretty, very wearable, very natural. You get the deal. Also, she has the most adorable freckles on her face, and I actually have natural freckles, but by this point I've covered them all up. So I'm gonna use this lip pencil from Makeup Store. It's called Natural. So I'm basically just gonna press, twist, and let go. So press, twist, let go. So the freckles are on. I zoomed you guys in so you could see them a little bit better. I'm just going to go in with a little bit of eyeshadow. I'm using the contour palette again, just to make some of them a little bit darker. I think my eye has calmed itself, so let's try again with those lashes. So the ones I'm going to use are the Demi Wispies by Ardell. Honestly, we're close to the end, and the only thing I have left is to do my lips. And for that, I'm using the same lip pencil as I used for the freckles. I'm going to do some overlining on my lips to make them look big and fuller, like Brigitte's. And to finish off the lips, I'm using a NYX lipstick. This is their extra creamy lipstick in the shade Thalia. It's a super pretty nude rosy color. So I think I'm done with the makeup portion of this look now. So let me just go do my hair and put on my costume, and I'll be right back. So I'm back now. The last finishing touch I'm gonna add is her tattoo that she has on her left arm. I just sketched this out, and I put some gray acrylic paint on it that's still wet. So I'm hoping that I can just press this on my shoulder to transfer it to my skin. I have no idea if this is gonna work. Okay, let's see what we've got. Okay, that's not so good. Okay, this was a fail. I'm gonna have to paint it on myself instead. Okay, I'm back again, guys, and now I have the tattoo on and everything. Anyways, I really hope you liked my Brigitte Lindholm makeup tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in my next video. Hej då!